If you've got an ArcGIS Pro project and you want to make a presentation from it, you can do this from the project itself. The presentation functionality is relatively new. It was introduced in Arc Pro 3.3. So let's run through an example. So we've got this project showing oil and gas exploration in the North Sea, and we've got these colored polygons showing where the oil and gas fields are. So if we want to make a presentation from this, what would we do? So first thing is we want to set up a load of bookmarks because we can use these as slides in our presentations. So rather than having loads of different maps, we can do it through bookmarks. And once we've got the bookmarks set up as we have here, we can go to Insert and then New Presentation. And what we'll notice in the catalog window, the presentations folder has now appeared, and they are actually saved as part of the project. So you can have several presentations in here as well, not just one. So we got our presentation, so we want to start adding slides or pages as they're called in here. So let's add a page. And we've got a few different options. We can add maps, but we probably want a title page to start. So let's go to the blank one and add a title page. And let's give that a title. Now we can't add maps to these blank pages, but we can add images. So let's go to the Insert, and we can add text as well, of course, but let's go to the picture, and we can either add from a local file or from a URL. And let's add this PNG, and then we just need to position and size it. And of course we can move it around. And if we right click and go to the properties, we could add a border, for example, and so on. So once we've got that, we're happy with that. We've got our title page. Now we want to start adding maps. So let's go to Insert Page, and we're on our maps here, the page type. And this is the map that is open. And all of these are the bookmarks of the map. So you can either add maps or bookmarks. So we've got all those set up. We can also add scenes, so either glow view, or we could have 3D maps in here as well. So let's select a map to bring in, and the map becomes the page. And we can adjust that if we want. If we just go to Presentation, we can go to Explore, and we can reposition the actual map in the page, and we can use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. So let's add another map. So let's go to Insert, and let's have a bit more of a zoomed in map. And that's zoomed into the fields. So what we can do as well, just like PowerPoint, is we can right click and we can set the transition. So we've got swipes from left and right and so on, fade. But this fly one is quite interesting with maps. So let's do that. And that sort of flies into the map. And if we right click and goes to Properties, we can actually set the transition time. So you might want it to fly in faster or slower and so on. And let's apply that. And let's have a look at that effect. So if we just go to the previous slide and we go to full screen, and then if we go to the next page, we do zoom in, this fly in movement, which is quite nice with maps. Another thing we can do is we can go onto a page and right click, and we can duplicate that page. And of course we can rearrange these pages as well just by dragging them up and down. So we can get a copy of this page. And what we can do as well is we can go into element order, and here are all the pages that we've added. But if we expand further, we can see all the layers from the original map. So we could turn on some of the layers. So let's turn on the pipelines to those oil and gas fields, and then go back to the page order. So we've now modified our duplicate, and having this sort of turn on, turn off is quite a nice effect in the presentation because it allows us to bring more data on. So let's just add another page and zoom in further. Now there doesn't seem to be a way to add a legend, and this is Pro 3.6. More functionality might be added later, but I couldn't see how you could do that. And you can't add a layout view as a page either. So what we can do though is we can go to a layout with a legend already added, and we can copy that. So if we take the snippet tool and make a copy of that, now go back to our presentation and then right click and paste, we're actually able to paste the legend onto a page like this. So that's quite nice. And of course we can add some text as well. So let's add some text down here. And I'm just going to paste some in. And of course, if we go to text, we can alter the size. I think I just need to select that box first. Let's alter the size of the text. We can reposition it. And again, if we right click and go to the properties, we could actually give it a background and so on. So we can add elements to the map in that way. Another thing we can do is we can add speakers notes here, very much like PowerPoint, and these will be useful when presenting. Another thing we can do as well is we can add images as pages, and we can also add videos as well. So let's do that. We just go to the properties. We'd want to tick the automatically start video. So when we go to the page, it will just commence. Otherwise, the presenter needs to press a play button. And we could, of course, add text to this video on top. Let's give it a bit of a background so we can see it. We can make the text a lot bigger. So we've got our presentation. So let's see how we run that. Let's go to the first slide. And then we just go to full screen to actually run the presentation. So this is now showing both screens. So on the left, we've got the presenter's screen. And it's very PowerPoint-like. We have the current page being displayed, and then we have the next page also being displayed. The speaker's notes we looked at down on the bottom left. And on the right, we've got what the viewers will see. So let's just go to that single view and let's run the presentation. So that's our opening slide. And this is our next slide. And then this was the fly transition effect we saw. And then the pipelines and those elements we pasted on. And then the video at the end. So very quick, very easy to set up a presentation from an existing project. Now, you might, of course, want to just put this into PowerPoint, and you can do that. So if we were to go to Share, and then we can export presentation. And if you pick an image format, and then export presentation. Now, unfortunately, there is no export to PowerPoint, so we would have to export them all as image files. So if you pick an image file from the file type, and then export, and what we'll get then is all of the pages or slides as an individual image, and you could just add those to PowerPoint. Another thing you can do is you can export the presentation as a video. And one thing to note if you're going to do that is if we go to one of the pages and we go to the page properties, you've got this advanced page. And this is something that will move on to the next page automatically without the presenter having to click the button. So if that's set. And this can also be used to control when the page goes from one to another in a video. So you could alter this, for example, and set up all the timings on the page transitions once that's applied. So when you're happy with the presentation, we can just go to a video format and then just export that. And then when we look at that in File Explorer, we can see the MP4 presentation here. And when we run that, it's actually quite nice effect, what you get. So that is how to set up a presentation in ArcGIS Pro. And it's quite a nice little feature to have, I think.